In this video we are talking about if Bitcoin is going to go to lower levels or if we see a massive run to the upside. As you can see we had a correction from Bitcoin to $25,000 and in the last 24 hours we saw an up move from 5%. So now the question is, are we going to go to the upside more and break this last high right here, or are we going to the downside again? Now we are in the daily chart, and as you can see we had this supply zone right here which caused this bearish move to the downside, and we saw the first reaction right here. And as we came back to this zone with the Bitcoin price, we saw this liquidity grab over this high right here with this wicks and saw this correction to the downside. But this supply zone right here is not strong because we didn't see a lower low from this supply zone right here. We just saw this low right here, then we made a higher high right here, and at the moment we see a higher low right here. So now from the technical perspective, this supply zone right here is not strong. The next important area is this demand zone right here, because we saw a large move to the upside from this demand zone right here and we made a higher high right here. So from the technical perspective, this demand zone right here is strong, and as you can see we moved to this demand zone right here, found some support and moved out of this demand zone. As we go deeper in the chart, you can see that we built some liquidity under this lows right here, because the most retailers are setting their stop loss below the last lows and highs. So here are many stop loss orders, also called liquidity. And as you can see from this high right here, we saw a correction to this liquidity area. We grabbed this liquidity right here under this lows and started our bullish move from here. If you want me to make a video about liquidity and my trading strategy about it, please write it down in the comments. So as I said, we grabbed this liquidity right here and pushed out of this demand zone right here. Now you can see that we have this supply zone right here which caused a lower low. So from the technical perspective it's a strong supply zone. And now the question is, how are we reacting to this supply zone right here? We have two scenarios. First scenario is that we break through this supply zone right here and make a higher high right here, and then it's more likely that we see higher levels to the upside for Bitcoin. But if we don't see this break to the upside with a daily body close right here over this last high, then it's more likely that we see a consolidation or a move to the downside, because as you can see we are here in a bearish structure. So from the structure perspective it's really likely that we will see a lower high right here, and the next thing for the bearish structure is the lower low right here. So it's very likely that we go under this low right here. So if we don't see a break to the upside, you could enter a short trade right here, place your stop loss over this high right here, and we would target this liquidity right here. But for now I'm not sure if I enter a short trade. If I will enter a short trade, I will make a video about it. So if you don't want to miss the next video on Bitcoin, please subscribe to this channel. So I think that the probability that we go to the downside is more high, but there's also the possibility that we go to the upside, and then I will don't take a short trade from here. So we now come to the end from this video. I personally would look for this supply zone right here where the price is now. It's really interesting, and the most important is, are we creating a higher high right here with a daily body close or not? And for the future, is this low holding here right now, or are we going to break to the downside? So guys, that was it for this video. Thank you really much for watching and see you in the next one.